She ain't on fire, but still alive. She cook but don't clean, she gon' steal your heart. She don't look like you, but she built apart. She ain't cheap, cause the bill is hard. They don't cut her like Esther. Cold weather ain't nothing, she just sew it up, yes sir. Block the boss, didn't blow it up. Gun him down, she gon' hit the wall.
Am I recording? Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm kind of shy because the first time I'm filming a video with my, I don't even say LA friends because they're not from LA, but you know, we stay and live in LA at this very moment. But anywho, okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel, y'all. And as you already know, the drill, subscribe, thumbs it up, whatever the dealio is. We are going to introduce new faces with this here today. These are my precious, beautiful friends. I'll have each and every one of them introduce themselves, starting with
Jay. My name is Jay. I'm from Arizona. I'm a jumper on the track and field team. I'm just so excited to be here.
so excited.
Love that.
Okay, per.
My name
whole resume. Go ahead.
My name is Jada. 19.
Jatana.
I'm a Libra. It matters. It matters.
It matters?
Yeah. And I'm from Miami.
She's from Miami.
I'm Jade. I'm a Gemini, by the way. So. I'm also on UCLA track and field team, and I run the 400. I'm from Dallas too, so represent.
Yes, represent Triple D. As you can tell by the title, we are going to be answering questions that a lot of people really just wanted to know and want to answer. And there's no order of how we're answering the questions. It's really just we're all gonna take a turn speaking. Hopefully no one interrupts each other. But yeah, let's get straight to these questions. So the first question is, how different is LA from Texas or from any other states? If that may be.
I can go.
Okay.
So I'm from Arizona. I feel like LA is live, you know, live LA. There's just so much stuff to do. There's a lot of people. Oh, I love seeing famous people. I just be walking down the street. I see people from Hollywood or Malibu. Arizona's kind of dry. So yeah, I think LA is great. I love to be here. Yeah, no.
She said, okay, that was cute, but
I'm from Miami, and I've probably seen two celebrities, which was Floyd Mayweather and Usher.
Did you really?
Yes.
You seen him from Miami? Miami or here?
He is.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like LA kind of fake.
That part.
Like, I feel like Miami, we're more welcoming. LA is kind of like, if you don't know anybody, they don't care about you. In Miami, we're like, we don't know you, but we gonna make sure you straight in a way. So yeah, that's my perspective.
Let me touch my own mouth because y'all already know how hard I'm ready for Texas, regardless. So you already know Triple D is where it's at. And that is cool. But as Jatana said, people here be phony, people be on some other stuff. But the only reason why I do mess with LA versus Texas, at least the only thing that I can say it could do for me, is kind of push my career. And that's basically it. That's all. The people here are weird. The roads are terrible. I thought Texas traffic was bad. No, LA traffic is no. The weather is nice. Let me not even cap. The weather is nice, but the difference between LA and Texas, it's people. I'll really emphasize that. People, the people.
People are strange.
True. I can't say no more. I mean, you know, I'm from the same place, so second that.
Second. Yes, ma'am. Do you get homesick? Like
All the time.
Yeah.
Of course.
I was super homesick.
Not me. I love LA. I'm so happy. She said, bye.
No, especially with COVID and stuff, like, there's nothing to do, so you're just in your room and doing what you gotta do, and then you're just like stuck. Like, damn, I'm home.
I do get homesick a lot, actually.
Yeah, no, it just comes in like little spurts, you know? Like, I've been thinking of something that reminds me of home, and I'm like, oh, dang, I could be there right now.
Right.
But
the food, that's another thing that differs from home.
Thanksgiving food not the same here.
The food is different.
Not.
It's real different. All right, okay, so pros and cons about UCLA. So you're not in this like you would now.
pros and cons.
Pros and cons about UCLA.
Cons is not USC.
Major cons.
Con is not USC. That's a pro. Pro is not USC.
Con.
Go ahead.
It's expensive.
Oh, yes. Yep.
Everything from like parking, food, like it's just mad. If you get a parking ticket, that thing is expensive. It's all. I mean, but like the pros outweigh the cons because you know, great education. I've made like some of my best friends here. I love it. I wouldn't regret coming to UCLA, but yeah, I mean, it's gonna break the bank. That's for sure.
It really would. But I feel like because it does break the bank, it puts you up in a position in life to remake all that money or get that money back. Because it's like, you're not going to go to school and become a worker at CVS or Walgreens. Like, you have to, like, I feel like once you get that degree. I do that. I'm just saying, an education at UCLA, it's not the type of education that's going to push you towards those type of jobs. Not to knock down people that do work that job, but it's like, when you're going to get a degree, you're going to get that degree. Like, that degree's gonna
and once you have that paper, you can be a doctor, a lawyer, anything, because you have that degree.
So what's the pros and cons?
Yeah, definitely. I'm just gonna add on to what they said. I think the big pro would be the connections and the network that UCLA had. Like just having a UCLA degree or having that logo on your chest, it gives you plenty of opportunities that not every place can offer, especially being in LA. There's so much in the entertainment industry and there's just so much that you can do. As Jade was saying, it is expensive. You know, even a glass of water is like a lot of money. So
bro, they taxed you for bags and stuff. That's different.
Yeah, so
we don't do that.
Economical, but yeah, it's a lot.
15 cents per bag. What are you guys in school for? So I'm gonna say business.
I'm pre-med.
Psychology.
Sociology with an emphasis on psychology.
Okay. Emphasis on psychology. Okay, what was y'all's SAT or ACT scores? I don't remember my ACT or SAT scores.
That was what year was that?
I don't remember. Wait, ACT was like the one with the
that's like 25 or 30. Is that
okay? I got a 25. I know that because I was actually happy this one.
That's good.
Is that good?
That is good.
That is stuff. How many have you taken?
I took it like 4 times, bro. No, me too.
No.
I took that. The first time I took it, I was getting 23s, and my dad was like, "You need to get a 25ers," because at first he really wanted me to go to Ivy Leagues just strictly. And then we saw UCLA. We were like, "Let's try UCLA." So I was like, "I'll take this 5 or 4 times," because he wanted me to go the Ivy League route.
That's a good. No, that's a solid score. They say like 25 is like solid.
Yeah.
I got a 28, but like I was saying, okay, but I like you. I took it 4 times, and I had a tutor. So like, but the amount I paid to like have a tutor,
I also did have a tutor.
Was worth it? But yeah, SAT.
You saw that transition, bro.
What's the highest or something? I'm not showing my height.
Yeah,
It's too late.
Really?
You said it 28. You wanted to go up there 28? Like, you should have ordered that better.
She can cut it. She can edit.
No. They don't want to share no more. So let's just assume that it's like around 24, 25, 23.
It's good enough. Y'all
no, not
bomb school.
We made it. Yeah, that's all that matters. You in my business?
That test scores is not everything.
It really is.
I mean, like it's a holistic.
And it's funny because even now I'm here and I still feel like a dumbass sometimes. So it's like I feel like there's no limitations. There's people on the track team. I'm like, how do they get this? But they're not. Okay. Anyway, next question is, are you all athletes? Yes, I'm answering that for everybody. Yes. If so, what events do y'all do? I'm a 400-meter runner.
I think I said that in my intro, but yeah. Same thing.
I'm 4'8".
I'm a jumper and a hurdler, jumper J all the way, you know, some slight, but yeah.
Some slight. What is your favorite moment since being at UCLA? What are some of your memorable moments? Memorable moments? I don't know. I mean, meeting these people, of course, but besides that, I feel like the one that really gets me hyped every time when I think about it was like the concerts, like the baby concert and all the other concerts. Those are pretty cool. Or like the little team activities we would do as like the whole entire sports group down at where are we doing that?
Oh, that big like picnic thing.
Yeah, like the picnic thing that we'll do as a sport. That was kind of cool and fun. Those are memorable. I don't know what else.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't do that much.
Yeah, we really do too much.
That was nothing.
Yeah.
No, but just in general.
Yeah, so we did Fable. That was just fun. Last year.
Really?
Oh my god.
And we had red fighters.
What?
We'll just rub it in.
What?
Y'all had the baby. That's cool.
That was
baby.
Y'all keep the baby.
Oh wait, I mean, I don't think I didn't go to this, but I heard last year, maybe not last year, but Michelle Obama was here.
I did hear that.
She came and spoke.
Yeah, so
We supposed to have Roddy Rich, so.
You were supposed to, but you didn't.
But COVID.
We had Michelle.
We had Michelle. That's it. This just right there. Anybody else?
like we were saying, I love our all athlete gatherings where you're just gonna meet people from different teams. Obviously, we're competitive, so we play a lot of games just from different sports. And having a picnic and really just getting to know people. At the end of the day, we're all Bruins, so that's one thing that we have in common. I think, I remember last year we had this fun game night. For my birthday, yeah.
Oh yeah, we have.
So just like spending time and hanging out and getting to connect with my team.
Yeah, honestly, it's like all the small memories.
Yeah, it's like the little things that makes
Yeah.
the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, so such a nice time in LA. You feel me? It's not better than Texas though. What are some challenges that athletes faces that are not really talked about? A challenge I would say off the bat is the hours that is put in, the commitment, and also the effort that you have to, or at least not even that. It's just like having to be an athlete and a student at the same time, the expectations, the goals, and all that, the concept of that.
Stuff.
Yeah, and it's like you're not able to really network or like. I was mentioning the Jay, you can't really like join clubs or activities because of just track as a whole. It takes up too much time of your day from Monday to Saturday. It's a job. It's a full-time job.
When you do try network, they be like, "Oh, it's a violation." It's so
Well, they say something, you can get paid for squat for nothing. Like any little thing, even if people want to be like, "Can you promote this?" I'm like, "I can't promote it," or else they really be tripping about every little thing. Like anybody will tripping.
I would say also like stuff like dealing with stuff like personally and emotionally is a really big factor. Like a lot of people don't know about it. Like you keep it to yourself unless you have like outlets to like I don't know, reach out to like therapists or talk to your coaches or your parents, whatever. But like a lot goes on in student athletes' mind. Like it's really not just track and school. It's a lot more.
It's not unicorns and rainbows. Y'all think we got it all. Sometimes you think that we cheat our way through it, but no.
The NARCs or the regular people, whatever they want to be called. Look here, like y'all be saying we get spoiled and all of that. And it's like,
there's a reason why we get spoiled. We need the extra tutoring because we put in all these works and hours on the track, and we can't really maintain.
they're like you got tutors, you should be. No, I have practice from 2 to 4, then weights at 6 a.m. Then I got classes, then I got tutoring, and it's 9 o'clock. And I'm like, man, I didn't take no nap.
Period. No nap.
That now.
Imagine having a how much hours is blocked off because of track?
20.
No, like within a day, like 5.
Yeah.
Imagine having like 5 hours blocked off within just in the not even like
You can't touch no books.
Is it in the afternoon? It's like early afternoon,
Like
and then basically in the middle of your day. So then now you have that classes in the AM, and plus you don't want to be up at the AM,
Yeah,
and then you have to like struggle and do your homework at night. And
Yes.
who really is a night owl like that when it comes to homework? So it's like you really have to kind of alter your whole life just around track.
When
And it's
we're
just
working out,
crazy.
when we're working out, they're studying.
Exactly.
Or they're partying.
Exactly. No.
Either one.
Do you have anything to say about this? Because this is getting heated already.
Okay, I'll just switch the direction. I think for me, people don't really talk about transitioning out of athletics. Like I feel like that's so important. We're not going to be athletes forever. Like some of us are fortunate enough to go pro and to have that a little bit longer, but at the end of the day we still have to go into the real world, and that's not talked about. And so how do we build our resume? How do we get networks? How do we talk to people? How do we interview? And so those basic skills that aren't talked about but we need after college. And I feel like people just kind of ignore that fact and just focus on being student athlete and ignore the fact that we have to move on.
And I would definitely agree with that. I feel like people really focus like on track instead of like, giving like, those connections that you really need, because you can't run track all your life. Like there's gonna be a day where you just can't run no more. Like
and then
you're good. Like I was talking with Nare as well. She's like, a lot of people, like a lot of athletes are really like head on about track. That's not everything they like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's crazy because sometimes track, and I mean, not to say it's not that to put a goal on things, but sometimes you also have to be realistic. Track for some people is their plan A, plan B, and plan C. And it's like after track, just say, God forbid, an injury happened to where you can't run no more. It's like, do you have, what's the plan? What's the plan B? Exactly. What's the next plan? And that's the thing with track. Track only sets you up just for track and track only. At least that's what it seems like as being a student athlete. So it's like Jay mentioned, the transition over, it's the hard part because we kind of like, not waste the time, but we haven't gotten the time to really network or reach out to people or do certain things that will build up a resume. And that's just what's not really talked about. Let me sit home because Jade?
Me. Yeah, I mean, honestly, wrap it all up. Time management really is just like been a huge struggle. And you know, like when you look at social media and like athletes who have like all these followers, like it appears that we have it all together all the time, and in reality, you know, we're just like hanging on by a thread 24/7. But you know, I mean, I would say definitely not to knock regular students, like they're super smart. Right. Props to you. You got UCLA, you got USC, like wow, you did it. But like, you know, like we had it hard, and honestly, the mental toughness of the student athlete is probably like by far like exceeds the greatest minds of a lot of people, you know, because not everyone's cut out to be a student athlete, but you know, it has its rewards. And sorry, about to cry. Emotional. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, it's pretty touchy because people don't talk about it, and there's a reason they don't talk about it. But hey, we're here to spill the tea.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So next question. I thought we answered that good enough for you guys to get the gist. Do y'all have any fine black guys at UCLA? So is there any? I mean, you gotta.
In my boyfriend, there's more, but I can't see it.
Taken, and I'm not answering the question. She doesn't go here.
But wait, she can roster stock. Come on.
Roster stock.
Is there any? Just say it.
There's more. Okay, I have a boyfriend. I am taken. Okay, but I can say there's more.
There's more black.
There's more fine men.
And see?
Yeah. Are there any? I mean, there's time to time where I'm like,
for starters,
he's kind of cute. I feel like I've seen it like one or two. Like
yeah.
And those one or two, they like snow bunnies anyways. A lot of people here like a lot of snow bunnies and like, you know.
I mean, I bet there's some regular students too that are fine, but I wouldn't know because like I'm really attracted to height, so like I gotta go for athlete, but that's me.
I don't like girls like you. How tall are you?
5'7".
How tall is your boyfriend?
I thought you were like 5'5". Okay, because
oh my god.
Jay.
Yeah, so I think there are cute people at UCLA. My issue is I just see them once and I never see them again. Like I'll see them like, oh, they're cute, and then I just where'd they go?
Another Texas question. Texas boys versus LA boys, or in your case, Arizona boys versus LA boys. I haven't really gotten comfortable with the LA boy, but from what I've seen, go ahead.
LA boys be soft.
Really?
They do.
See, I didn't know that. See,
like a lot of them be soft, and I don't know why.
No, you're right. Oh my gosh, you're actually right. Go ahead.
There's just a lot of them. I'm just like there's a difference from I feel like LA men and any other state men. Like you could just kind of tell a vibe like by LA men. They kind of cocky a little bit, but don't do nothing.
But Texas boys, because they're not men sometimes, they need to grow up. But Texas boys, they differ. Style is different, I'll say that. Music, of course, is different. Dancing is different. Food is different. Well, we're talking about men. Back to men. I don't know. Like that's a hard question.
That is very hard.
How do Texas men differ? I feel like I relate more to, or I connect more with Texans than I do with Californians, just because it's my lingo and that's where I'm
because like they can start mentioning some of their childhood and be like,
yeah, and we can relate. I feel like you relate more to people that you surround yourself around. So like with Texas people, it's easier for me to like click up and be friendly. LA people, like she said, they're kind of phony. Not kind of, they are phony. They're too soft. I mean, funny story time. Me and I were gonna talk about it. But me and I, we didn't like each other from the jump. Like for a minute, we didn't like you. You don't see who Nara is, and it was just weird because in that moment, I kind of realized how soft LA people were and how I had kind of like toned down the way that I kind of phrase certain stuff because apparently we come off too.
Yeah.
I think as Esther was saying, it's easier for me to connect with people from Arizona just because we have things to talk about, things that we can relate to. As far as fine guys, I mean, I guess LA's winning for me. But in terms of personality and getting to know somebody and just like vibes, I like Arizona. So.
What was y'all's first impression of each other?
Run it up, yeah, run it up, run it up, run it up, yeah, run it up, yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yo, shout out to Esther. She's slow as shit.